It is very good. And just share in the group. Thank you. It is Malabar. Just the June link. I'm just copying and how to
You want to copy the Zoom link and send it to me?
in other people. I can put the scan message as it is.
This copy paste.
Not that after that not same message, but today just put only this much. Yes, just special class. I think I learned. Very yeah. You are not comfortable. It's easy to sir, you are comfortable. You basically learn. But then okay, so I just see. Comfortable. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Prabhu in class will on this will be on the Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Will Mata youth put youth
Jaya Kunda Hare Yashodanandana Rajanarandana Yashodanandana Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Jaya Prabhu Jaya Prabhu
Saripur.
पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, for giving me the opportunity today to discuss about the goodness of the Lord.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
So those who are online able to hear properly? Can somebody please? Yes. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. So just to welcome you all for the physical as well as the online classes. And we're going and stop it now. So we are very, very fortunate to have His Grace Sannivasa Prabhu. Actually, he is settled in New Zealand now, but originally from Udaipur, south part of India. And since 2012, we are serving the Prabhupada. So we are fortunate to have him today. So let's welcome him by chanting Hare Krishna mantra once. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
We all assembled today. For everything, we are limited by time.
what is the biggest value in the world and what is the biggest value in our life? People say money. But if money, then money, some people say is health. So money goes, we can bring money back. We can add money along. Health also goes, we can bring health back. But the valuest thing in this world is time. And the one which we spend, kalakshep. We send the one which we spend without having any consciousness is, which we waste most is, what is it? Time. We save so much of money, but we are so attached to money. But we are attached to health as well. But biggest thing is the time. So today, the same time has brought us to discuss about the essence of how to use this time. And for everything, how to use this time and way to implement our consciousness. So people have been searched all over the world with their own imagination, with their own experience and everything. So they came up different solutions. What is the best way of using the time for? If you see in all the literatures, all the advancement and everything, they're trying to use this time for create a comfort for this body. If they can explain a bit more than body, they can take us to the level of the mind. Have a positive thinking. Don't have a negative thinking. Create your positive world. Think nicely, positively. If you think positively, everything will be positive. But that's, if you think so much positive, even if you're walking for an interview, then suddenly a crow going on top just littered some drops. Yeah. And because you're a positive thinking person, you're lucky the elephants are not flying up. It's not the solution. Just being positive thinking of thinking something positive always. So it will only keep you to some extent, but a real pain comes in your life. Then the question comes, why me every time struggling? So positive thinking also ends at one point. Or emotion. And some people are so busy in the life as inventing something, knowledge. So they're not about positive, negative, anything. They're just bookworms. They are some inventing some technology. They are inventing so many things. They're always inventing. So if you go and touch them, they don't drink nicely. They don't eat nicely. They are so much absorbed in that intelligence. And if that project is successful, they are in. How long it starts, they get awards, they get everything. And after that, again, something new project. Again, new project. Again, they go in the same way. So they're all investing their time. Some people investing their time in self gratification. Some people using on the on bodily comforts, and some people using on the mental platform, but some people using on the intelligence. But are they all happy? Because the search for this human life is, everyone is looking for what? Happiness. At the end of the day, anyone who is waking up from the bed or even sleeping in the bed, you can't ask him why you're sleeping. I feel happy. Or if you tell him, if you ask him what you're going to do, why are you working this hard? Because I want to be happy. So at the end of the day, the underlying factor of every created being which appeared in this world is everyone is searching for happiness, Anand. But just now, we also were singing the glories of the Lord. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So we also came together. We also invested in this energy. But we were out there. We came inside. We sat down, just spending 5 minutes of experiencing this sound vibration. Our heart became stable. As we hear these sound vibrations, we are feeling so comfortable, so smoothly. Why is this sound so different? If I all invite to everyone, if I have a disco dance here going on, so what will be? It's just some enjoyment, but it doesn't smoothens you because that sound only touches the ears. If it's pleasing to ears, then it's fine. Otherwise, other person, oh, this music is not right. Change the music. And other older people say, why these people in the house are having this music? And young people will come that we have to put different music. That's why we end up having 4 TVs in the house. Yes. And people realize that that's not going to be enough. We are technologically very advanced. Let we have everyone have one cell phone. So in the same house we are, but everyone is in their own cell phone. Because what they want to hear, it's different to the other person wants to hear. So in this way, what are we creating? In our own family, we're creating the invisible barriers. So how are we going to use this time to bring everyone together and everyone get released out of this happiness together? We all have to. Doesn't matter it's a 1-year-old boy or 90 years old. Doesn't matter age. Doesn't matter creed. Doesn't matter which part of language they speak. Doesn't matter it's a male or female. Doesn't matter which background it belongs to. So we all have to bring them all together and then they have to go out with a fulfilled heart. What is the solution? But we have time is limited. Our time is limited to bring everyone together. So how can we use this time in a very, very potential way and also get the best result out of it? You want to get the best result in a very short time. So then when we search in all the literature, what's available in this world, to look, the essence is we all want to be happy and we all want to bring everyone together. And in a very short time, we all want to experience the real happiness and we want to go. So if you see the entire literature and people were searching for this, and it starts only with the Vedic understanding. Until you don't touch the Vedic knowledge, you are not getting any further. Because only Vedic knowledge can explain to you what can Vedic knowledge tell you. Only people in Vedic knowledge can understand we are who? We are spirit soul. Until you don't come to the Vedic knowledge, it's very hard to understand that we are not the body, we are the spirit soul. And what about reincarnation? There's so many philosophies all over the world. Until he doesn't touches the Vedic knowledge, he cannot understand the reincarnation and karma. So that's why Krishna realized that the age which we are going to live is called Kali Yuga. The best way we can't read the Vedas because they're so vast. So Lord Krishna came and condensed it for us and given. It was in 700 slokas. What is that? Bhagavad Gita. Gita ki. And I saw that how nicely you celebrated Gita Jayanti. It was amazing how much energy you put into it, how much it made it more than a Janmashtami festival. So the people, when you realize that this is the word Bhagavad Gita. So when in a house, the Bhagavad Gita is the guiding line. Bhagavad Gita is a book not to just keep in the shelf. It talks to you. It is compared to your mother. It is compared to a mother. If you're really in a big pain, take Bhagavad Gita open just like that, and it can speak to you. So by this grace of Srila Prabhupada, we are able to read Bhagavad Gita as it is, and then we can understand Bhagavad Gita with whatever the background we have. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So we're going to look into Bhagavad Gita today and see in a limited time how we can get the maximum benefit. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chashudum Nilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangam Langayate Gurum Yatrupatamaham Vande Shri Gurum Dinatarinam Namo Vishnupadaya Vijnavrestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swamini Namini Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Charini Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Pashyata Deshatarini Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Gita ki jai. So we are looking at the sloka of 15.7. And then we will see where we can. Mamaivanso jivaloke Jivabhuta sanatanaha Manasastrani indriyani Prakrutistani karshati Mamaivamso jivaloke Jivabhuta sanatanaha Manasastrani indriyani Prakrutistani karshati Mamaivamso jivaloke Jivabhuta sanatanaha Manasastrani indriyani Prakrutistani karshati. The living entities in the conditioned world are my eternal fragment parts. Due to conditioned life, they are struggling very hard with the six senses, which include the Are we having conscious or we are not having conscious? We are having conscious. Do we only have conscious or there are so many living entities which are conscious? What about plants? They have conscious. Which has the life? It has conscious. But if you go and pick a leaf, how much pain it enters? The plant also having the consciousness, but the consciousness is very subtle. but the same living entity. So if you understand that the tree, the body of the tree is matter, but who is experiencing that feelings? According to the Vedic knowledge, according to Bhagavad Gita, who is experiencing it? The soul, right? So there are 84 lakhs of species, which Bhagavad Gita says very clearly. So the soul transmigrates from one body to different body according to its desire and according to its master. Right? So as we see this, we all have consciousness. But when it is in a plant body, the consciousness is very little. And as it enters into the animal body, the soul takes the animal body. What is the consciousness level? Increases. Yes. And as the soul enters in the human body, its conscious is more, or if you go and cut a plant, no one asks you so much. If you go and kill animal, people say, why are you hurting it so much? But when you are going and killing a human baby, you'll be punished. Yes or no? They say that, why are you devil? You are killing the human baby, but you are killing the same bodies. But why human body is given so much special there? Because the pain what it experiences through that body is very huge. And it can remember that pain all the life as well. Yes. A person can enter into a trauma seeing his own baby getting killed, right? Because we are having a consciousness. So this consciousness which we are having it, this consciousness we are using for what? Generally, we are using the conscious for eating, sleeping, mating, and defending. Yes. If every living entity is given the same consciousness, and every living entity is having the consciousness of eating, sleeping, mating, and defending, why human body is special? And the question comes to us, in which body I'm living today? An intelligent person will look around and see that I'm having consciousness, the animals having consciousness, the plant is also having consciousness, but where am I now? Am I human body? Yes. Is it a rare to achieve or very easy to achieve? What is Shastra says? Very rare to achieve. In this way, we see so many living entities around, and how many human beings are there? Very less compared to. And why a soul get this opportunity to get a human body? But one has only one common goal, which we discussed before. What is that common goal? Every living entity is having only one common goal. Want to be happy. Yes. Every living entity want to be happy. And then you got a human body, but your conscious is also was thinking to be happy. But everyone is going on the same thing, going around and going around and going around, is to eating, sleeping, mating, and defending. If I got this body as a human body, if I am using this also for the four things, then am I using the intelligence in the right way? No. We have an intelligence. We can use this intelligence to ask the first question in the life. If a person says that I believe in Vedic knowledge, I believe in Bhagavad Gita, I am a Hindu, the first question comes to it, did you ever ask the question? Which question we have to ask? The first question of the Vedic understanding, Vedic knowledge. What's the question? Well, who am I? So the first question how many of us we ask this question in our life? If you identify yourself as a boy, are you a boy now today? Are you a boy now today? No, I was boy before, but now I'm a man. But are you a man? Are you going to remain a man today? No, I'm going to be old man. Do you think I'm going to live ever for here? No, I'm going to die. So, if you come into the Vedic understanding, Vedic knowledge, the first question we have to ask is, who am I? And in this sloka, Krishna explains very nicely. Mamaivam jiva loke jiva bhuta sanatanaha. Mamaivam jiva loke. The Lord is always seen. Lord Krishna always seen, has been seen that he's always happy. He's not busy. He's always happy. And everyone around him is also very happy. But who is far away from him? But Krishna says that you are like me. If he is happy, I am supposed to be happy. At the moment I'm sitting here, am I happy? I'm not happy. What is making me not happy today? If Krishna is happy and Krishna is saying that you are also happy, you are supposed to be happy, but I'm not happy today. And Srila Prabhupada starts this purport is very nice understanding that if a rich person, if the son doesn't need to do anything if you are born to a rich person, just he has to understand I am the son of the rich person. And if he knows that one is the son of the rich person, he's automatically happy. He becomes the eligibility to get all this property what his father has. So at the moment, what we are doing is we are not identifying. We are not identifying with our own father. He's opulent in 6. He's full in 6 opulences. But we are struggling to maintain a little bit. What is this happening in us? Why we are not able to happy at this moment, in this second? Because Mamaivam jiva loke jiva bhuta sanatanaha anasastrani indriyani prakruti stani karshati. We are struggling. We are struggling. But when you go and ask someone, I'm happy. How are you today? I'm very happy. But if you go a little bit closer and then ask him, but I heard that this is what happening in your life. Yeah, you don't eat? Yeah. What can I do? I'm struggling. I'm trying to keep it up. But everyone you touch, first word is I'm happy. As you go near to him, and then when he discloses his heart, automatically struggling. But we are not supposed to struggle in this human body. Because we are not identifying with our identity. As we growing from childhood, we identify we are a child, we have to go to school. Because we identify ourselves as a student, we did that job. And then, okay, father, you told me that I want to finish 10th class. I finished 10th class. Now, can I be happy? Father says right away. Huh? No, 10th class. 10th class is only the entrance to go to intermediate. You have to choose a subject. Now, after that, you have to study that subject. And then father says, okay, how many years? 2 more years. Okay, which subject? You take which subject you are interested in. Okay, MPC finished. Then done. Can I be happy? So they said, degree. How many years? 3 more years. Okay, now degree is done. Can I be happy? Then Okay, I did a postgraduate, I became MBA, and I became engineer. Can I be happy? No. Is it that you studied everything? Then what you have to do next? Now you have to look for an job. And when you go into job, you got a good job, good package and everything. Can you be happy? No. And he says that real problem comes now. Correct? Real problem comes now is you have to get married. Wow. And this is a cycle what our fathers and parents also went through. Yes or no? And okay, if I get married, I'll be happy. Yeah, you'll be definitely happy. Because once you get married, what happening? Your existence in this world is increasing. Before you have to only take care of yourself. Yes. As soon as you accept a wife, what happen? Your material existence will increase. The material existence will increase. Okay, now I used to spend 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock outside. Now I have to come home by 7 o'clock. Yes or no? Because someone is waiting at home for me. Yes. And then you come home. And then 1 year, 2 years, you'll be happy. After that, the kids. And after that, again, the same cycle goes that now yeah, I have to send my kid to the first class and second class and third class. So the same cycle is going on. But are you happy? A 60 years old person will still say that I am not happy. Are you settled? I am not settled because this life is always struggling. So we have to struggle and we have to live. Is it the essence of Bhagavad Gita? But Krishna is saying that one is you are struggling here. So we are first thing we have to accept that I am not this body, I am a spirit. So this is the first teaching of Bhagavad Gita. And then if you are the soul, you are Sachidananda Swarupa, why are we struggling here? Then it comes to the topic that we have not only physical body, we also have a subtle body. The subtle body is made up of mind, intelligence, and falsehood. And then having this one, it's like covering. The soul is never covered by the subtle body and also physical body. So it's like a jail. You can't get out of it. You don't want to get out of it as well. Yes or no? Until 60 years. Once 60 years comes, now we'll say that 70 years, 80 years, 90 years, then you start complaining that how many long I have to live in this body. Lord, please take me away. And you are taking care of this body so well, and you want to be living in this body so well. At 80 years, why are you saying this one? I want to get out of this body. Your own body becomes painful to you. And you are looking for to get out of it. But at 6 years, 7 years, 8 years, 20 years, 25 years, no. If it comes, God comes, come. No, it's 25 years. How can I come? Because what the happiness we're experiencing with this body is coming down. So we are covered in this jail. We are put into this jail shell. And then we are being put into this body until the time comes you have to live in this body. You are forced to be living in it. And then again we are covered. After this, what happening? There is a chain which is holding us to back again. This chain is compared to the 3 ropes. What are the 3 ropes binding us? 3 ropes.
Mode of goodness.
Mode of goodness, passion, and ignorance. Is that all? No, we have 7 problems in this world. What are the 7 problems?
Finance.
Hmm?
Finance.
Finance problems. Is it comes in 7 problems? So you have a finance problem. I may not have finance problem, right? Yes or no?
A problem that everyone has.
Everyone has, but I don't have finance. But I'm a rich person. I'm a rich person. My father is multi-millionaire. I don't have finance problem. I can spend money. That's called relative problem. That problem you may have it, I may not have it. But you and me have the same problem. We have to take birth. We have to death, old age, disease. Yes or no? So these are the real problems, but relative problems are different. Like I may have a girlfriend, I don't have girlfriend. I have a big house, I don't have big house. I have a good education, I don't have good education. That's all relative problems, but the real problems. Bhagavad Gita points us to that point. You are a spirit soul, but you are put into this body, and this is a human body. This human body can ask the question that who am I? And when you know that who am I am the soul. I've been kept into this cell of body, which is subtle and also physical, right? And also not only this one, you've been put with the ropes of mode of goodness, mode of passion, mode of ignorance. It's like a 3 grades in the jail. A grade is goodness, B grade is passion, C grade is ignorance. Yes. And then not only this one, if you say that, okay, doesn't matter, I will live in this jail. It says no, janma, mrityu, jara, vyadi. Birth, death, old and disease. Not only this one, we have 3 more problems. Who can say? Some means problem by the nature. Everyone has to go through it. Doesn't matter you are a king or a worker. Everyone has to go through it. But problem by other creature, like snakes, other people, and everything. You have to go through it, right? Even a mosquito. Everyone has to go through it, right? Yeah. And then for third one is your own body and mind. See the package, what we are living in. We are saying that I'm happy, but what is the package we are having? We are completely kept in a cell, and this cell is having also a big jail, and it's covered by 3 modes, and also we're having the 7 problems. Not only this one, we have some more package. What is that? Kama, Krodha, Mada, Lobha, Atamatsarya. Listen, all these ones. And on top of that, Krishna also gives the good abbreviation for this one. Hey, you are living in a world, it's called Dukkhalayam Ashashwatam. Wow. I'm saying that I'm happy. Am I really happy? Because I'm covered by this much of package. Can you escape this package? Can you escape this package by inventing a new rocket to go to Mars? Can we? Someone is doing it, right? Someone is putting all those energies and all that money, all that knowledge, all that intelligence to invent a rocket to go to Mars. But unfortunately, there's also going to be same problems there. Moon planet, yes. Yes or no? They're saying that they're clever and intelligent, but they're number one fools. Yes or no? Bhagavad Gita says that mudha. Bhagavad Gita gives the abbreviation for them. Mudha. The energies what you have, you are using that energies not to understanding who am I. You are using that energies in a, it's called that ugra karma. It's called ugra. It's not beneficial to anyone. But the people are using that ugra karma. But what is the solution for this? What is the solution we have? So the intelligent person says, Krishna says very clearly, always he mentions an intelligent person. It's a Muda. So which category we are belonging to? We have to still clearly understand that which category I am belonging to. And this is not a knowledge which it just heard and okay, you understand, you don't understand. No. Everyone can understand this knowledge when they go through the process of it. That's why Krishna says, Raja Vidya, Raja Guhyam, Pavitram, Nidamuttamam, Pratyaksha Bhagamam Dharmam, Susukam, Kartumam Vyayam. Just coming like this, listening this knowledge, every time when you get a chance, we are implementing, we are using this time in a very, very, very valid purpose of life. That's why it's called Satsanga. So in this way, now we have established that I want to be happy, but I have a consciousness. And this consciousness, I got a human body. In this human body, I have an intelligence. And this intelligence has to be used to understand that, to ask the question, who am I? And then when you ask the question that I am the soul, if I am having the same qualities of Lord, and he is always happy, why am I not happy? because I'm struggling, because I got a package. And how to get out of this? So then Krishna says very clearly in Bhagavad Gita, how many ways you implement, it's very, very hard to come out. Even in spiritual journey, people are trying to get out and with their own strength. How can you swim in a big ocean by yourself? Okay, there's a big Pacific Ocean, there's a tube, and how much chance you have to get out of the tube? There's a tube thrown in a Pacific Ocean, you have a choice to come out of that one. It's very, 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 very less probability to getting that one. So the best thing what Krishna says that understand whose energy is this one belongs to. Who created this energy? Daiviyesha gunamayi mama maya duratyaya amevaye prapadyante maya etam tarantite. Daiviyesha gunamayi. You thinking that you want to win this material nature, this is Daiviyesha, this is divine. Oh, this matter is, how come it becomes divine? Because it's serving the purpose of the Lord. Mamevamsao jiva loke jiva bhuta sanatana. Where are you now? You are in the control of Maya. And that Maya belongs to whom? Maya. Because I employed Maya to keep you in this world because you desire to go away from me. And this Krishna says straight away, Mamevaye prapadyante maya etam tarantite. How beautiful, eh? Srila Prabhupada explains it so nicely to us. So we are thinking that we are always happy, but when we come and touch the person, we come to know is not happy. So then this consciousness has to be implemented in understanding who am I, and we have to understand all this package, Dukkhalayam, Asashvatam, and this Dukkhalayam, Asashvatam is a divine energy of the Lord controlling you because you desire to not to serve the Lord. Because you want to forget that you are a son of rich person. Automatically, when you are forgetting that you are a son of rich person, Father says that, beta, do this one. I don't want to do it. Then he says that, okay, you live your life. Straight. And at that moment, what happened? He is the son of a rich person because he is not accepting the father's whatever the rules are there. What is saying? I live by myself. Don't worry. I can live. I have legs. I have hands. I have everything. I can do my own things. What happens? He gets out of it. So once but who is going to struggle going out? He doesn't need to struggle, but he's struggling. So when our consciousness, when our soul came into the human body, we have to come to that conclusion that I am not here to struggle myself. I'm here to be happy every day by following the proper process. And so in a spiritual journey, people are trying to do their own journey to realize themselves. But Krishna says that it's very, very hard way to come out of yourself. Krishna says that just call me out. Call me out. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. What's the problem? We have the tongue. We have the ears. And we are calling our own father. What is wrong in it? It's just implementing and why we have to close our eyes? Why have to go deep in our consciousness? Why we have to grow through that consciousness and everything? If there is a simple path, oh Lord, please pick me up. I'm struggling in this world. You explain this world is Dukkhalayam. And I'm struggling. But I belong to you. Please. The meaning of Hare Krishna Mahamantra is, or Radharani, please everyone. What's the meaning of? Yes, that's all we're asking. Everything is his energy. Why can't we use this energy in the service of the person who created this energy? That's simple. Where is it said? Oh, Prabhuji, you say the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, you say everything will be relieved. Then we can enter into the point of 9.13. And the beauty is, this Bhagavad Gita is having how many slokas? 700. And what is the half of this? 3? Wait, 350. 350 means the knowledge which was given in Bhagavad Gita is hidden, secret. Krishna has hidden that knowledge very, very, very nicely in the middle of the Bhagavad Gita. This sloka comes exactly 350 sloka. This Bhagavad Gita sloka which we are going to read, it's the 350th sloka. And what is hidden in there? So until now we are discussing that Krishna has one energy called material energy. Because we are in that material energy, we are always struggling. Yes or no? And then Krishna is saying that, please, if you surrender to me, come to me, then I will relieve you out of this material struggling. Where it says, Sarvadharman parityaja mamekam sharanam raja ahantvam sarva papebhyo moksha nishami masucha. Don't worry, he's saying that. Don't worry at the end of the Bhagavad Gita. But in the middle, he kept a secret. So what is the secret? Mahatmanam stumam partha daivi prakruti mashritaha bhajanti ananya manaso natva bhutam avyayam. Now we discuss the material nature. Now Krishna is saying that Mahatmanam stupa. O son of Partha, those who are not deluded, the great souls are under the protection of the divine nature. Am I deluded or not deluded? I'm deluded, I'm confused. This is Sukha, this is Dukkha. So, with Dvandva, we are within Dvandva. We're struggling in this Dvandva, but the one who is not disturbed. Means we can understand that Arjuna has been disturbed so much and he is a warrior. He lost his composure and then he says that I'm not going to fight. The Bhagavad Gita starts with that notion and ends with the notion that, please Krishna, tell me who to kill. I'm ready to kill. We don't have that much problem what Arjuna has in his life. We're not going to kill our grandfather. Yes or no? Our grandkids, our parents, our nephews. No, we don't have that much problem. But Krishna has put Arjuna into that problem to realize that he has to go through a pain and problems created by his own family. And he has to establish the dharma there. But he comes in the category of, are we Mahatmas? Can we become Mahatmas? Can we become? Yes. We have a choice? Yes. We have a choice? If we have a choice, why not? Human body is given that to get that choice. Someone says that, oh Prabhuji, you can get it because Krishna has given that mercy to you. You can do it. I don't know. Krishna didn't call me. That's why I can't come to temple. Which body you have, brother? You have to just ask yourself, which body you got? You got an human body. So human body is the gift of the Lord to understand about him. So what else he has to give to you? You already given a human body. Then what else you have to ask from the Lord that you give me this one so that I can understand you? You can't give Bhagavad Gita to cat and dog. Can we? There's a dog in our house. Can we give Bhagavad Gita to him? No. So what are we missing? He already given a human body to this soul to ask this question and take the shelter of that guru who can understand, that tattva. So in this sloka, he says that very nicely that the person who is not deluded is always in the protection of divine nature. Prabhuji, I'm very busy, Prabhuji. I have to settle my family. I have to make buildings. I have to have insurance policies. I want to have everything. Then please call me. If I have time, that also, if I have time, then I will come. You are taking the protection of the material nature. And you are telling that you want to think about the Lord. No, that is not the way. You can't control your lifestyle, but you can control your life. This life, I can understand who is the Lord. So the simple solution is, if you're going to start the work at 5:30, like 7 o'clock, just start, wake up half an hour before. Half an hour before. And this one thing you have to do is, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Is it hard? But which energy you are implementing there? As soon as you wake up, not cell phone. As soon as you wake up, just wash your face, take the chanting beads, sit down and do 1 mala, 2 mala, 3 malas, 4 malas. Tell me what energy you are now using in. That's called divine energy. Krishna has 3 energies. One is material, spiritual, and we are tatastha, marginal. Krishna says you have a choice whether to wake up and wash yourself and get into a bike and go to work. And go to work, come back and relax in front of TV and die like this. That is also there. But you are always engaged in the material energy. You will never be happy. But Mahatma, what they do? They will take the shelter of the divine energy. So simple solution we have. So wake up half an hour before and you say that this is my life. That is my lifetime. That's my lifestyle. This is my life. Doesn't matter Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or school is there, not school is there, work is there or work is not there. I'm going to wake up at this time and then engage myself. As you know, as soon as you start chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. As soon as someone given a book of Bhagavad Gita, you taken this Bhagavad Gita and start reading just half an hour before. And then a magic happens in our life. You don't need to do anything else. As you do this one, you don't know where the devotee association comes to you. Krishna will drag you in such a way and put your life in such a way, you will be attracted by the devotees. Who are they? Are they in material energy or in spiritual energy? Yes, whenever they go there, they will not ask about your property. They will not ask about anything. They will ask, we can chant together. We can read Bhagavad Gita together. We can serve the Lord together. So that energy is what? Divine energy. So you started just your chanting and then reading Bhagavad Gita. As soon automatically Krishna will put you into the association of the devotees. And then automatically after you say that, Prabhuji, we are going into a book distribution. Can you please come and serve a little bit seva? What happened? What is that energy? Divine. And Prabhuji, come on. There's a big feast. Come. What is that energy? Big feast. Hotel, for going to hotel and restaurant, 5-star hotel is a material energy. But when you go to temple,
That is divine.
yes, because you don't eat the food like same way when you go to temple, right? You say, oh Krishna, this prasad. Automatic consciousness changed. So see your time. The question what we asked today is, we have to have, our time is very limited. So how to use this time in the best way is just starting in your life, introducing Hare Krishna Maha Mantra just for half an hour before, or maybe 15 minutes before. Then you see yourself how much progress is coming in your life. How much progress is coming in your life just by chanting, just by reading Bhagavad Gita. Krishna will take care of you. If you do 1 mala, Krishna will give you a potency to do the 2nd mala. If you read 1 page of Bhagavad Gita, Krishna will give you potency to read the 2nd page. If you have 1 time prasadam, Krishna will give you the potency. That prasadam will give you the potency and eligibility to read the 2nd prasadam. That's much easy it is. You see, Krishna says it's susukam. And then as you coming and doing it, you don't even know after 1 year, 2 years, all your possessions and everything is very well used in the service of. I live in New Zealand. I used to come when I was not in Krishna consciousness. I used to come to India, and then I worked very hard, and I made money. And with that money, my friends will call, Mama, when you're coming, can you bring some smokes? Can you bring some whiskey? Huh? I used to carry and bring it with me and give it to them. Think that I'm just doing such a great thing. And they will say that, thank you very much. But what energy I'm involved in? I struggled very hard. I made the money. I bought what I bought and I didn't do good to anyone. Not to myself, not to anyone. But the same thing today if I'm coming from New Zealand, what they will ask? They will not ask these questions because they know that they're going to get cars. So same thing. I worked hard. I made money with the mercy of Guru and Gauranga. And what I'm going to use it for? Bhagavad Gita. We'll invite everyone to come to Vrindavan, come to Mayapur. So in this way, this divine energy. So before Sloka, we understood that we are controlled by Maya, and it's very hard to get out of it. So easy way is to put the hands up and say, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. As soon as you do this one, Krishna is saying it very clearly that you are in my divine energy. That is what Mahatmas does. Mahatmas does only is that they always engage in the devotional service, divine energy. And also what he says of the, finishing. They are fully engaged in devotional service because
They know me as Supreme Personality God.
original and inexhaustible. Are they not intelligent? Are they not intelligent? Very. Do you have to work so hard? You have to go to universities and learn become Chaturvedi, Trivedis and everything? No. People are getting mad to become Sanskrit scholars. But they're missing the point. What? It says very clearly. They are fully engaged in devotional service because they know me as the Supreme Personality of Godhead, original and inaccessible. Right? And then next sloka says very, very thing. And in that day you come to one day you come to this position. Sadatam kirtayanto mam yatantasya druda vrataha namasyantasya mam bhaktya nitya yukta upasate. Very nice. You know this slokas. So what this is? Always chanting my glories, endeavoring with great determination, bowing down before me, these great souls perpetually worship me with devotion. If a person is doing this one every day, and he may be a big sports person, he may be an engineer, he may be a doctor, he may be a household wife, or he may be any part of the duties you're doing in this world, and to be happy. This is the secret what Krishna hidden to us, saying that yes, you are in search of happiness. Not only you, every conscious being, every soul in this world is looking for happiness. But unfortunately, they all didn't got human bodies. But you, after so many births, you got the chance of human body. And that human body, you taken in Bharat, where Vedic knowledge is there. And in that Bharat, you also taken a birth in a family where you know Krishna and Rama. And in that family, you also come to an association of devotees who can read Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam. How fortunate we are. How fortunate we are. And coming there, if you don't ask the question, who am I? Then what are we using this human body for? And what are you using this opportunity, what Krishna given to us? So when you ask this question, when you understand you are the soul, And then you see that if I'm the soul, I have to be happy at this moment. But I'm not happy because who is that making disturb? If you're chanting, who is one person disturbing us? I'm chanting nicely. I've taken my chanting beats. I've taken and then doing Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. But one person is not making to sit down. Who is that person? Mind. Are we have to control the mind or we have to go with the mind?
Control the mind.
Control the mind, because this is the one which is keep making us to take the bath again and again. Otherwise, if you sing cell phone, mind will not say anything. The mind will say anything. No, your finger is paining, your head is paining. You know that tomorrow early morning you have to wake up, but you're still going ding, 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 ding. Yes or no? And the mind says, enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. That is the foolish. We're struggling. And we're saying that we are enjoying my cell phone. And we paid 1 lakh for iPhone. Where are we going? Spending our hard-earned money and giving our kids 1 lakh rupees of cell phone, and you're telling them to go like this, and you're telling that he's quiet, let him be quiet. No, we have to control the mind. So in this way, we can understand that we've been put into this jail, and we've been having this mind is making us to take but again and again, and we are spirit soul, but we are covered by the Sthula Sharira and Shukma Sharira, and also we have been put into these ropes of Sattva, Raju and Tamo Guna, and also we are having 7 problems in this world, and also Krishna says the beautiful definitions, Dukkhalayam, Ashashvata. And if Krishna has explained this much so nicely, and if you are foolishly saying that I'm very happy in this world, then you are Muda. Then Krishna says that no, don't go there. Come out of this. But what path I have to follow? There are so many spiritual paths. But you have a limited time. You have a limited time, especially in Kali Yuga. Kali Yuga, you don't have much time. So use the time very, very wisely. Kalir dosha nide rajan asti eka mahat guna kirtana deva krishnasya mukta sangha param vraje. And we all got that opportunity to sit down and discuss that one today. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. In that way, we understand that we want to chant, makes 15 minutes time before, and just start chanting. And then you see the result. You'll be engaging in the devotional service. That devotional service or not is in a material platform, that is in the divine energy. As you take the shelter of divine energy more and more, you come out of material energy and come to the divine energy. As you come closer in divine energy, you can understand Param Dhimahi. Who is Param Dhimahi? Krishna. So when you understand Krishna, then you can understand and hearing about him. When you understand the qualities of Krishna, Krishna, you're so beautiful. Not only by attraction, your qualities are so beautiful. What you did for people. I left you or came here, and you came for me as Paramatma and sitting in this art. And you came for me in so many forms and helping me. Thank you, Krishna. Thank you. In that separation, in that love, we experience so much connection. You give your entire his senses and everything to flourish in that happiness. That's what Srila Prabhupada has given us through just reading this book, Bhagavad Gita, as it is and chanting. Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Srila Gurudev ki jai, Samaveda Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Sorry, Prabhuji, I went 15 minutes more than the time given, and then I didn't give an opportunity to ask any question as well. Please, you have some time, then they are allowed to anyone has any questions. And then, Hare Krishna.
Those are online also. If you have any questions, please ask. Unmute and ask. Maybe before.
Yes. Today we nicely explain about how to utilize the time. So in today's material world, we are living, we are working 24 hours. We have not more than 24 hours.
So out of that, we can give only 2 or 3 hours maximum to spiritual life.
Yes.
Of Krishna.
Yeah.
But Krishna is here in saying in sloka that always you think of me. So many sloka he said always you think of me.
Yeah.
But out of that 2 hours, other balance 2 3 hours we are spending on the material life. So here, like even though we are spending some quality time for Krishna,
Yes.
there is some good time and bad time. So whether it will be affecting like that, whatever the time you're using, it will be like good karma, like punya karma. So it will increase and it will like a time balance. So whatever the time you spend for Krishna, it will be accumulated and it will be continued further in our journey of life. So, but how like utilize? So Krishna is saying always you think of me, but it is very difficult. We cannot manage. As you can give 2 hours, that is also not quality time, and we cannot give. So this is how we can balance this use of time. Is one question.
Yes, Prabhuji. Very, very nice question, Prabhuji. We all have. Prabhuji, it looks very nice to hear everything. But Sakatam, how can I get? Don't worry, you can't become a doctor in one day. To become a doctor, how many years you have to study? Is it 5 years?
Maybe.
Yeah. Clearly look in. If you, without LKG, you can't go to the MBBS school. How many years have you studied? Huh? No. How many? So you're saying MBBS 5 years, but only 5 years. But to come to MBBS, how many years have to study? First class, second class. Yes. And total. So you have to, 35 years. You have to spend to become to identify one problem in this eye. Yes or no? He's become a cancer specialist. But we are looking to come out of the identifying the problem in our existence. Yes or no? We are not only this bodily one. So what the doctor can see, I can't see. But if you have a physical problem, then he can see. So then because he studied, then he can get relief. But we are in a journey now. That's why Krishna says that don't worry. Because when you start chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra for one round, do you know what happens?
Divine.
Whatever happiness we have to go and get in this life, and how much problems we have to get in this life is fixed. That's called prarabdha. That's called prarabdha. You wake up in the morning, nicely showered, and everything nicely went, and you are going outside. Suddenly, one person comes in front of you, boom, you fall down, an accident. That's prarabdha. Yes or no? If you are chanting or not chanting anything, it has to happen. But beauty is when you chant and go, you've taken the shelter of divine energy, right? So the mind will not interfere. As soon as you fall down, you say that, Krishna, I have to die today, but unfortunately, or fortunately, you only given me a problem to go through the finger of my leg. What is that? No one in the world will say like that. But only when you're taking the shelter of the Lord, you can experience the pain of that one which you have to experience. With that pain, but that prarabdha karma has to make more karmas to you. With that karma, you have to scold him, and he has to scold him, and you have to go home, and you have to scold your wife, you have to scold your children, or you go into office, you have to put all that pressure on the office and everything. And from that time, your journey will, this person, this India, that India, this is like that is like that, all gone. Because Krishna, you protected me. So that's how Satatam is going to happen. It's not like sitting and chanting all the time. But as soon as you chant, the consciousness will change. You remember Krishna in everything what you do. And as you become old and old and old, your duties also becomes less. Rupa Goswami says that 24 hours we have to engage. But how? In Krishna consciousness, how? We're going to be one day, remember this one very, very nicely. How many things you may have, how many people you may have, you're going to have to finish this journey by yourself. On that bed, it's only going to be you. You may be today with so many people, but I'm going to be single one day. That single one day, if you're doing one mala today, 2 malas today, And that one singleton, you will never feel that you are single. You never feel that you are single because your prarabdha karma doesn't going to affect you because you've gone beyond the prarabdha karma. That is the beauty of it. So in that way, Satyam is very easy to achieve for a devotee. Just it is the skills of learning and implementing. And Krishna says that I am the one who is going to give the buddhi, dadhami buddhi yogantam. But for it, tesam satatiktana bhajata priti purvam. Do one mala, but do very attentively. Come to Sunday programs, do attentively. Hear a lecture, hear attentively. Krishna sees that and he gives the buddhi. And then straight away he says that Tesham evanukam partam aham agnanajam tamaha nashayamatma bhavasto gnanadipena pashvata. Because you are ignorantly thinking that I am so and so. But when Krishna's mercy comes in your life, you say that I am your dasa, dasa, anudasa. What is there for me? It's simply saying, Prabhuji, if one person is scolding me, putting stones on me, and hurting me, or giving so much propagation bad about me, is it going to hurt my soul? No. It's hurting only my body. Yes or no? Because an intelligent person transfers from his consciousness from body to his real identity to dasa, dasa, and dasa. So for him, doesn't affect anything. That's why we see great acharyas, they're always engaged in service, nothing will bother them because they migrated from that conscious to that conscious. So in that, Satyatam Kirtan comes very easily to us. We don't need to do, we just have to do our part today as first class person, goes to school and learns LKG, UKG, that one. For him, he doesn't need to be there yet. But at this moment, I'm giving only 5 minutes, I give 5 minutes to Krishna. And see the majority. Krishna will take us. We are not taking. Krishna will pull us from this material thing. It happened to so many people. It happened to me. I'm a business person. I wake up 7 o'clock, close my shop at 9 o'clock. In front of the counter all the time. Can't move out from there. And everyone calls it Sanjeeva shop, not Street Mini Mart. Because identity of myself became shop. Without me, my shop will not run. I am shop. But where am I today? So Satyam will happen very easy. So in this way, prarabdha karma will never affect us. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Anyone else?
Anyone from the online? Okay. So we'll stop here. So maybe before that, let's thank Prabhuji. I think he's more morning is traveling. With the busy schedule, he has come here. Give a recipe. Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you. Please come again. Give a recipe. Yesterday night only came. As soon as I landed, we reached this house. Not even given him 5 minutes rest. Thank you, Prabhu. So let's chant one Hare Krishna mantra.
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. As a gratitude, let's promise that whatever he has said, we try to imbibe in our life. So that it's our own benefit. Thank you.
and also bless me that I'll be conscious all the time. Only by Guru and Gauranga mercy, I'm able to serve you all. If anything good you think received, it's only the mercy of the Guru and Gauranga and my Siksha Gurus and the teachings which I listen. If anything bad, didn't understand properly, that's my weakness.
Hare Krishna. Those who are online will end the meeting now. Hare Krishna. Dandavat Pranam.